Recognizing a toxic person in your life is crucial for maintaining your emotional and mental health. The presence of such individuals can significantly impact your well-being, so being aware of the signs is the first step towards safeguarding yourself. Here are 22 detailed ways to identify toxic behavior. Sure, I'll provide a 100-word expansion for each of the 22 ways to identify toxic behavior. 1. Constant negativity. Toxic individuals often embody a pervasive negativity, seeing the glass as perpetually half empty. This attitude can manifest in various forms, from persistent complaining to a gloomy outlook on almost every situation. Their negativity tends to overshadow any positivity in their surroundings, making interactions with them draining. They often find faults and problems where others might see opportunities or positives. This relentless pessimism can be contagious, affecting your mood and perspective, and making it challenging to maintain a healthy, optimistic outlook on your own life and the world around you. 2. Lack of support. In a relationship with a toxic person, you might find your successes and aspirations met with skepticism or indifference. Rather than celebrating your accomplishments, they might downplay or dismiss them, sowing seeds of doubt about your abilities and worth. This behavior is particularly harmful as it undermines your self-esteem and can lead you to question your own achievements and goals. Instead of feeling uplifted and motivated, interactions with such individuals can leave you feeling devalued and insecure, affecting your ability to pursue your aspirations with confidence and optimism. 3. Manipulative behavior. Manipulation is a hallmark of toxic behavior, where individuals use emotional leverage, like guilt or sympathy, to control or influence your actions. This manipulation can be subtle and hard to detect, as it often masquerades as concern or affection. It can involve playing the victim to elicit pity, using flattery to lower your guard, or gaslighting to make you doubt your perception of reality. Such behavior can make you feel obligated to act in ways that are against your best interest, leaving you feeling trapped, confused, and resentful. 4. Non-stop criticism. Constructive criticism aims to help, but in the case of a toxic person, criticism becomes a weapon used to belittle and demean. This criticism is relentless, focusing on flaws and mistakes, often ignoring or minimizing strengths and achievements. It's designed to erode self-esteem and create a feeling of inadequacy. Over time, this constant negativity can significantly impact your confidence and self-image, leading you to internalize these criticisms and view yourself through a similarly critical lens. 5. Jealousy. A toxic person often struggles with jealousy, begrudging others' successes or happiness. This jealousy can manifest as resentment or passive-aggressive behavior when others achieve or receive something they desire. It's a reflection of their own insecurities and dissatisfaction with their lives. This behavior is harmful, as it not only strains relationships, but also creates an environment where you might feel guilty for your achievements or feel compelled to hide them to maintain peace. 6. Dishonesty. Repeated lying and deceit are common in toxic relationships, eroding the foundation of trust that healthy relationships are built on. This dishonesty can range from small lies to significant betrayals, creating a climate of doubt and suspicion. It challenges the reliability and predictability of the relationship, making it hard for you to feel secure and valued. This continual uncertainty can lead to anxiety and a lack of trust not only in the toxic individual, but in others as well. 7. Self-centeredness. Toxic people often exhibit extreme self-centeredness, focusing predominantly on their needs and feelings. This self-absorption means that your needs and feelings are often overlooked or ignored, making you feel unimportant and undervalued. In a healthy relationship, there's a balance of give and take, but with a self-centered individual, the balance is skewed, leaving you emotionally drained as you try to cater to their endless needs and desires. 8. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where a person tries to make you doubt your perceptions, memories, or sanity. This insidious tactic can leave you feeling confused, anxious, and unable to trust your judgment. Gaslighting is particularly harmful because it undermines your confidence in your understanding of reality, leading to self-doubt and making you more dependent on the toxic individual for validation and reality checks. 9. Boundary violations. Respecting boundaries is crucial in any healthy relationship, but toxic individuals often disregard this. They might infringe on your personal space, ignore your requests for alone time, or demand more attention and time than you're comfortable giving. These violations can be subtle or overt, but they consistently challenge your right to personal space and autonomy. Such behavior demonstrates a lack of respect for your needs and feelings, and can lead to a sense of being trapped or smothered in the relationship. 10. Controlling behavior. Toxic people often try to exert control over various aspects of your life, from whom you interact with to how you spend your time or money. This control is a violation of your independence and autonomy, and it can manifest in various ways, including overly critical comments about your choices, unwarranted advice, or even outright demands. This behavior is rooted in the toxic person's need for dominance and often stems from their own insecurities. By controlling you, they feel a sense of power and security. However, this can significantly stifle your personal growth and freedom, leaving you feeling trapped and unable to make decisions for yourself without their approval or input. 11. Unreliability. Consistency and reliability are key components of trust in any relationship. A toxic person often displays a pattern of unreliability, breaking promises or failing to follow through on commitments. This behavior can leave you feeling disappointed and undervalued, as it demonstrates a lack of respect and consideration for your time and efforts. Over time, this unreliability can erode the foundation of trust in the relationship, making it difficult to rely on them for support or partnership. 12. Passive aggressiveness. Passive-aggressive behavior is a covert way of expressing anger or discontent without directly confronting the issue. A toxic person may use sarcasm, backhanded compliments, or the silent treatment to indirectly communicate displeasure. This behavior is damaging because it creates an environment of hidden tension and conflict, making it difficult for you to address and resolve issues openly and honestly. The indirect nature of passive aggressiveness can also lead to confusion and misunderstanding, further complicating the relationship. 13. Gossiping. Engaging in gossip, especially by spreading rumors or sharing sensitive information, is a common trait of toxic individuals. This behavior betrays trust and creates an atmosphere of mistrust and paranoia. It demonstrates a lack of respect for others' privacy and can be a tool for manipulation or control. Gossiping can also serve as a way for the toxic person to feel superior or to divert attention from their own flaws and insecurities. 14. Playing the victim. Frequently casting themselves as the victim, toxic individuals often refuse to acknowledge their role in conflicts or issues. By doing so, they avoid taking responsibility for their actions and instead seek sympathy and attention. This behavior can be frustrating and exhausting, as it shifts the focus from resolving the actual problem to managing their emotions and perceptions. It also undermines your ability to hold them accountable for their actions, as they continually deflect blame and refuse to engage in constructive problem-solving. 15. Overreacting. Excessive emotional responses to minor issues are a sign of toxic behavior. This overreaction often creates unnecessary drama and can be emotionally draining for those around them. It also makes it difficult to have rational and calm discussions, as the toxic person's disproportionate reactions can dominate and derail conversations. This volatility can leave you feeling like you're walking on eggshells, constantly cautious about what you say or do to avoid triggering an outburst. 16. Withholding affection or attention. Using affection or attention as tools for manipulation is a common tactic in toxic relationships. By withholding these, the toxic person can control or punish you according to their whims. This behavior can be emotionally painful and confusing, as it creates an inconsistent and unpredictable emotional environment. It can lead to a sense of insecurity and desperation, as you may find yourself constantly trying to please the toxic person to regain their affection or attention. 17. Sabotaging. Toxic individuals may actively undermine your efforts, whether in personal aspirations or professional endeavors. This sabotage is often driven by jealousy or a desire to maintain control and dominance. It can manifest as discouragement, spreading negativity, or even direct interference in your activities. This behavior not only hinders your progress, but can also significantly impact your self-confidence and motivation. 18. Isolation. Attempts to isolate you from your support network are a common tactic used by toxic people. They might criticize your friends and family or monopolize your time to weaken your relationships with others. Isolation can make you more dependent on the toxic person, thereby increasing their control and influence over you. This tactic can be particularly harmful as it cuts you off from external perspectives and support, making it harder to recognize and break free from the toxicity. 19. Emotional volatility. Unpredictable and extreme mood swings are characteristic of toxic individuals. This emotional volatility can create a stressful and unstable environment where you feel constantly on edge, trying to navigate their moods. This behavior is emotionally exhausting and can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being, as you spend considerable energy and effort trying to avoid triggering negative reactions. 20. Lack of empathy. A fundamental inability to empathize with others' feelings is a clear sign of toxic behavior. This lack of empathy means that the toxic person is often focused solely on their own experiences and needs, disregarding or trivializing your emotions. This insensitivity can make you feel unseen and unheard, and over time, can deeply affect your sense of self-worth and emotional well-being. 21. Frequent arguments. While occasional disagreements are normal in any relationship, constant arguing, especially over trivial matters, is a sign of a toxic dynamic. These endless disputes can be exhausting and demoralizing, making it difficult to find peace and stability in the relationship. Often these arguments are not about resolving issues, but are used by the toxic person as a platform to assert dominance, control, or simply vent their frustrations. The repetitive nature of these conflicts can create a hostile environment where meaningful communication and problem-solving are overshadowed by the need to defend oneself or navigate the toxic person's combative tendencies. 22. Making you feel inadequate. A particularly insidious aspect of toxic behavior is the consistent effort to make others feel inadequate, regardless of their efforts or achievements. This can manifest in subtle put-downs, comparisons to others, or diminishing your accomplishments. The intent is often to keep you in a state of self-doubt, thereby maintaining a power imbalance in the relationship. This relentless undermining can have a profound impact on your self-esteem and happiness, as you might start to internalize these negative perceptions and question your own worth and abilities. Recognizing these behaviors in someone can be a crucial step in protecting your mental and emotional well-being. It allows you to make informed decisions about how to manage the relationship, whether it involves setting boundaries, seeking external support, or in some cases, distancing yourself from the toxic individual. Remember, prioritizing your own health and happiness is not only important but necessary in building and maintaining healthy, fulfilling relationships.